There we go, racing. Alajaj a little slow from the inside, going back in the early stages with Nahab, and in that back clump as well, High Belzaman, Muthabir. Canal de Foss working back in the field also as RB Moneymaker goes up to the lead and takes over and leads clearly down the back section of the course. 3 lengths on Najamel Wathbar. Alajaj recovers to third, followed there next over by Mahir. Then came to their outside in fifth was Nahab, followed there by deeper out Rams Muscat. Then came Majdi. He was just better than midfield from Gold, Silver, High Belzaman. Canal de Foss starting to be sooled along in the back of the field, third to last from Unleashed. He's in the worst spot possible here for a horse who likes to be up on speed. He's at the back and he's being pushed along with Muthabir. As they come past the 650, RB Moneymaker makes play, makes every post a winner here. Alajaj has had to do a bit of work in the early stages, eventually gets up to second. Najamel Wathbar stalks the leader. From next in running there was Mahir, and the best of the rest was Gold, Silver as they swing the bend now. RB Moneymaker, Hamad Al Maraz had a great start to the season. Can he continue it on here as well? 2 lengths on Alajaj, who boxes on. Deeper out on the course here, Mahir starts to work into the race with Najam Al Shahama. Mahir's going to make this a race here for RB Moneymaker, who looks to lead all the way. RB Moneymaker leading the way here from Mahir, who continues to edge into the margin, but he might have run out of real estate here. RB Moneymaker continuing on here. RB Moneymaker, a Group 2 winner in the Barney Yass. RB Moneymaker, gate to wire. Mahir Brave in second. Canal de Foss has flashed home into the money. Followed there next over by Alajaj. Then came Najam Al Wathbar, and getting home well also was Unleashed, despite being off the bit a long way from home. Following them there was Majdi. Then came Muthabir from High Belzaman, who never made an impression. Gold, Silver was next over from Rams Muscat, and the last one home, Nahab. He certainly looked like one of the horses that had run his race in the late stages and also heading into the late stages before the race had begun. He was getting nice, hot and bothered here, RB Moneymaker, but he goes on to get the win here. Bernardo Pinheiro sending him to the front, and Hamad Al Marar having a season start to remember here in 24-25.
What an impressive performance from RB Moneymaker under Bernardo Pinheiro, and a confident ride as well from Bernardo Pinheiro. Thought turning for home, given the speed that RB Moneymaker had gone in the early part of the race, that he might have been a bit vulnerable in the closing stages to the finishers, but actually he stuck on so well. And it was fairly plain sailing in the home straight, despite the fact that Mahir was closing him down. Good effort from Alajaj. It's tight for third and fourth between Alajaj and Canal de Foss, as previously Canal de Foss has actually got at third, just ahead of Alajaj, and Najam Al Wathbar was back in fifth. But I thought the pace and the amount of energy used by RB Moneymaker in the first furlong and a half or so of the race might have told late on. This horse, who has got plenty of pace, had been running over 5 furlongs on his last few starts, had that comeback run at Alain over 5 furlongs at the beginning of the month, and certainly used that pace in the early part of this race, the first 2 furlongs, to come across from stall 8, take the lead. Then, under a clever ride from Bernardo Pinheiro, he was able to just calm things down, turning for hole, and then into the home straight, just found a little bit more. It looked here as if Alajaj was coming with a good run as Najam Al Wathbar started to tire, and then on the outside, Mahir in the black cap started to make good ground, and Mahir looked a real live threat at this stage. But all credit to RB Moneymaker, who kept pulling out a little bit more and a little bit more, and in the end, the others couldn't really land any sort of significant blow on this 5-year-old, who has won fairly comfortably in the end. Plenty of pace early on, and a really good attitude in the closing stages. RB Moneymaker wins the Barney Yass, our opening race.
Well, hasn't it been a start here for Hamad Al Marar? He's picked up winners at almost every track in the UAE so far, and RB Moneymaker adds to that tally with a Meydan winner early in the season. Numbers across the line. Race 1, the Barney Yass, 11, 5, 4 and 1. 11, 5, 4 and 1 unofficial numbers. RB Moneymaker, the winner, 131.8 winner's time. And the unofficial margins, 1.5 by 2.5 lengths, 11, 5, 4, 1, race 1.
Here comes the winner of the Banias, sponsored by T.HAl, ridden by Bernardo Pinheiro, trained by Hamad Al Marar in the colours of Hamad Ali Mushed Kamla Al Marar. A round of applause for your winner of the Banias, R.B. Moneymaker.